Well, you know, do like the dystopia games a lot. I've just finished doing Highliner, which is about a newspaper thing, and I'm thinking about doing Westport Independence. But also, hey, I'm over here. Look at me. Hey, oh, hello, folks, and welcome back to Silent Hunter 3. We are in, where are we at? It's been so long. BE 61. We haven't finished, I believe, our patrol. We have to do it for 24 hours. And the fact is, nothing's changed. For how many months have I not been playing this game? Wow. It's still raining for that long, huh? I'm going to have to figure out how the controls work again. Anyway, the point is, not much is happening. We'll see if we find a merchant, if we could even kill it in this weather. I mean, I'm just going to not touch the mouse. Look at that. That's shaking. Even for this game. So, yeah, here I am. Look at that. Nobody's going to see us, but even if we saw somebody else, we're probably not going to hit them with a torpedo unless this weather gets better. And the fact is, we're in the middle of, well, are we in the middle of the Atlantic? Not really, but we're in the Atlantic, and that's just bad enough. So, I'll see you when we hear something or see something or at the end of the patrol. I mean, this is really probably going to be a short episode if nothing happens right now. So, see ya. It's funny how I'm waiting for him to listen to things. I sometimes become quiet while playing this. Even when I'm not recording something, I sometimes take this a little too seriously.
Contact merchants, constant distance, bearing 272, long range.
Really?
Merchants moving away, bearing 274.
In this weather, there is no way I am going to be able to 274. Which one is this? 274. No. 274.
Merchants bearing 275, moving away.
Alright, now let's see. So it's 360. Uh, 360 subtract 275. I thought you said 4 last time, but whatever. It's going to be 85. 85. And you could hear about 20-ish.
276, moving away.
So, medium speed of a merchant ship. It's gonna be around 8 to 11 knots. They're not very fast because they want to be economical. But it's also moving away. This weather, I won't be able to shoot it with the
Merchants bearing
gun.
Moving away.
And it's moving away. So it's not worth going after. Alright, surface.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, we got a radio message. If I could remember... Radio messages. Oh, that's simple. It's M. Alright. A new radio message. Keep up the good work. Is that the new one? That doesn't seem like the new one. Keep up the good work. That doesn't seem like a good message anyway. Alright, well... whatever. Okay... Did you go back to regular propulsion?
Yes, sir.
Alright, and we're going
Propulsion.
way too fast.
Current speed 8 knots.
He was recharging the battery when we surfaced. Unfortunately, he forgot to go back to standard propulsion. That means that one engine, usually diesel submarines have two engines, and when they surface, one of them usually goes to recharging the battery. It means that the other one really has to work to keep you going at whatever speed you want. Of course, when you turn off the battery charger, suddenly you have both diesel engines, you know, pulling behind that propeller, and you're going to go really fast, so you have to be careful about that. I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
Yes, sir.
Can you man the guns? No. Can you man the machine gun? No. Can you do anything? No. Well, at least we have plenty of ammo. Can I check the torpedoes? I can! But I can't do anything to them. Oh, no, we want to turn that off. They might try to load a torpedo when I don't want them to load a torpedo. Though if we're on silent running. I'm paranoid. Problem is I know between us and the ports are now at least two, if not more tribal destroyers. I remember that from last time. Remember, we didn't have much in the way of planes, but we did have tribal destroyers. What year is this? 1940. So the United States isn't in the war yet, but they are probably doing less lead, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're training. They're giving the UK destroyers for bases in North America. My problem is that when the United States joins in the war, and we start getting really, 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 really good planes coming out here into the Atlantic. No, they're not going to come out here. I think the United States is probably going to be guarding their coast, though. Like here. But if I remember right, things start getting really, really bad, especially when they start getting Africa. And they start... Iceland and Greenland, I think, goes to the Allies, too. And then the only area that's safe is around here, and it starts getting smaller and smaller as they start using, like, escort carriers and planes coming off of transport ships and all that stuff. It just,
Periscope depth.
Yes, sir. Depth under keel is
Yes, sir.
0,
Depth
0.
1, 6. Yes, sir. Back slow. Yes, sir. All stop.
Alright, folks, welcome back. As you can hear, there's still waves on top of the boat. We're submerging, but we're submerging pretty slowly. Luckily, there's a storm up there, and nobody can see us, I hope.
Current depth 1, 0.
Yeah, no, they can see us. Well, unlikely they could see us. I mean, for a pretty crappy computer, as long as the game's not that old, I mean, this is Silent Hunter 3. I could play Silent Hunter 4, and that's not too bad either. I mean, this is not a bad game, visually wise. Whoa. Silent Hunter 5 looks beautiful, except for the interface and the fact that you have to talk to everybody in your crew. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad game if they allowed you to have the same interface like this. I heard Mods is working on it. And even in an unmodded game like this, I mean, this does look really good. I forgot all about our icon. The Snail Patrol. Gary. Well, now I'm thinking, Fallout. Oh, man, I even forgot about those. Oh, man, I actually... one point, I debated about what those were called, weren't I? And I still... oh, man, I forgot. Flippers. They're not flippers. No, they're not flippers. Even have the degrees on the side, if I remember right. Man, Silent Hunter 4 is actually interesting because at one point I have the U-boat of the Pacific, and as a German submarine I was going through one of the Japanese ports, and they must have one of their massive, I think it must have been one of their massive battleships. The whole thing started just lagging on me. On top of that, they were having some sort of like inland battle. I mean, they had trucks and burning things and everything. I was like, did they just take the port? I mean, was there actual combat, or was it just, you know, was it just something set up to look like they're having a problem? You know, static. You know, because I know if I go into English port, there's probably going to be a gun emplacement shooting at me. All right, you guys are far enough down. The engine should be off. Yeah. That's way far off. We could probably stay here and see if it gets closer. Can you hear it? No, that's sonar. Can you hear anything? I have to get off. Alright, yeah. I'm in my boat. I'm in my, great. I'm in my bed. That's not what I wanted, guys. Okay. Okay. So you don't hear anything. I barely heard it, so I have to admit, you might not hear it yourself. Okay, why don't we stay under here for about a half an hour? It's about 1:01. I'll stay down here half an hour, see if the merchant gets, or whatever it is, I think it's a merchant ship, gets closer. Then I'll listen again. Right? Right, yes. Alright, so it's about 1:25. So let's listen in. Excuse me. It was over here someplace. Hard to tell really if that's closer or not.
Yes, sir.
Periscope.
Periscope depth.
Yeah, let's go a little higher than periscope depth.
Yes, sir.
Because we both know that's not going to work in this. Periscope depth is not going to work in a storm. Excuse me. Yeah. Periscope's not going to work in this storm. Alright, well, let's surface and continue on.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Alright guys, it's 2:30. I'm gonna do another periscope dive thingy and try to see if I can hear anything. Periscope dive thingy.
Depth under keel is 1,
Good.
0,
So go down to
0,
15.
New
So,
depth. 1,
so you guys should be going under soon. Woohoo! I love that emergency transport beam, don't you? And our invisible crew, yeah. Alright guys, come on, go under 15, go under to 15. We're underwater now, so you should have no problem going down to 15. Well, okay, we're not technically underwater because we're still on the surface, but once we get under 10, we should be able to go down to 15 pretty well. There we go.
Current depth 1, 0.
Alright, and
Yes, sir. Back slow.
and then we want to come to full stop. And I don't
Yes,
want
sir.
us drifting because it's harder to
Stop.
it's harder to calculate where everything is if I don't stop. Now you listen. Whoops. Can you hear anything? Don't know why we have that guy there. I mean, he's radio, but we don't have radar. And radar would just probably give away our pinpoint our. I mean, destroyers and not destroyers. Battleships have radar, don't they? Ooh, German pinup. But and they could easily detect a radar sweep. All right, let me in. Yeah, okay, so we'll stay down here for half an hour. Around 15:15 on the clock. And then we'll do another sweep. Okay. Let me back in. Alright. Okay. Which surface?
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Oh, wow. Oh. No, I don't want him. Man, we're having all sorts of issues, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Current speed 8 knots.
Oh boy. Everybody's upset.
Yes,
9.
sir. Current speed 9 knots.
Charge up the battery.
Recharging batteries.
Oh boy. Everybody's upset. Okay. You could go there, right? Yeah, okay. You're exhausted. Yep.
Yes, sir. Current speed 8 knots.
Batteries recharged, so go standard. Standard, excuse
Yes,
me.
sir. Recharging batteries. Standard propulsion. Yes, sir. Current speed, 8 knots.
Right. Still nothing. Not even a flicker of a glitch. A glitch that shows me that there might be something around. Ugh. Well, I think this episode's going to be me just completing my 24 hours. Yeah. Alright, well, guys, I'll see you when we hear something else or 24 hours are completed. I think we're almost done with our patrol, so. No moon! I could barely see... I can't even see the horizon. You guys couldn't see anything if you wanted to, I think.
Yes, sir.
Let's try
Current
8.
speed, 7 knots.
Okay, 7. Are we recharging the battery? It needs to be all the way over here. So this is compressed air, CO2 levels. If we go down to here, that means we can't. We're kind of stuck because it means we're having hard trouble. Are you charged up all the batteries already?
Yes, sir. Recharging batteries.
Why are we go? Oh, that's why. Come on.
Sir.
Stay the speed.
8 knots.
It's having trouble because it's one of the engines are recharging the batteries. Wow. Even if we saw it, even if we detected or heard a ship, there's no way. Heck, even a plane saw us. I don't think they could hit us in this. Look at that. Get too far away and you might not even see our boat. Ugh. Look at that. Ugh, we're still only going 6 knots. Battery charged, okay. Excellent. Go to standard propulsion.
Yes, sir. Standard propulsion.
We should jump up a little bit. Yeah. But not by much, not this kind of weather, with these kind of waves. These kind of games really teach you a lot about history. I mean, whether it's Rome Total War or Silent Hunter, the good versions of Silent Hunter, this really teaches you a lot. And obviously, if we went under, we'd probably have a better chance of keeping it even and steady, but would also burn up fuel. Burn up our battery, excuse me. Right now we're burning up fuel, it's diesel. Battery, it's electric because it doesn't use up oxygen. You really do need raincoats. Where are your raincoats, guys? Oh, wait, you are wearing raincoats, right? Oh, that's good. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Current speed, 0 knots. All stop.
So this was reported 4 minutes ago. What speed's it going? Slow. Well within our range. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Ahead slow. Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir.
No visual contact. Okay, so that is there. Is it the one? No, no. $35. 30-ish. 31, whatever. Probably better with a torpedo. I mean, periscope. There's no... Literally, it is right there. It's right there someplace. Literally, in front of us. If this was daylight without a storm, I would be able to see it.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Oh god. I know we're on the surface, so this probably doesn't work, but there are people who are so good at this game that they've figured out the exact depth where you could still stay on the bridge and yet hear sonar working. It's out there. Okay, that's a little different now because you guys changed on me. But let's see. So it's more like 59 now. Did you guys come to a complete halt?
All stop.
Yeah, because I can still hear an engine. Alright, well, if you guys... If the boat was still moving, that means the periscope was a little off. I can still hear an engine. Why can I still hear an engine?
Yes, sir. Current speed 0 knots.
Is that another... Oh, don't tell me we could hear another... Don't tell me we could hear the other thing We just can't see it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can we hear it? We could hear it. That was not our engine. Why is our engine still... Why are we still going?
Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir. All stop.
Yes. All stop. I can hear it. Or it that... Alright, well...
Yes, sir. Back slow. Yes, sir. All stop.
Because that number keeps on changing, guys, which means we're moving forward. Now stop it. Alright. Whew. Ghost Riders in the sky. It's right out there. I mean, it's literally within touching range. If it wasn't as rainy as dark, I wouldn't even be on the surface. I wonder if we could hear it before it escapes us. Slow means it was going at least less than 8 knots. More like 6 to 7. Ugh. Yeah, I'm confusing it because of the fact is that I... Stop that. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
You can? Or are you just saying yes, sir, because of... Oh, you're stupid. Good God, I couldn't see it. And even if I wanted to... even if I couldn't see it, and they could... See, if they could see it, this thing would be lighting up. Oh. Oh my God. And the periscope doesn't do much better, does it? If we went under, we'd probably be able to hear it. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth. Yes, sir. New depth. 1, 4.
You! Listen! No, we're not under yet. We have to go under. Under. Can't hear anything until we go at least under 10. Come on! Do it. Do it. Sweep. Sweep. Long range. That's not long range. That's not long range. Coming in closer. 48. Long range, though. If you're saying long range. That's long range for you. But it said it was there. Oh, we've lost track of it, haven't we? You know what? Let me listen. I don't trust you anymore. See if there's anything else out here. That's 48, and that's pretty loud. It's not far away. I would say medium range. What do you hear now? Let me get out of the way.
Merchants closing. Bearing 50.
Closing? 50? $50, $40, that was 48. So the 50's around here. He's closing. He's coming kind of like that way. You follow him.
Merchants closing. Bearing 50.
No warships, so I don't have to do silent running. But let's face it, he's coming at us. 30, 60 right here.
Yes, sir. New course 47. Yes, sir. Ahead slow. Merchant bearing 49. Closing.
Good, he's turning it.
46. Closing.
Well, we're also getting closer to him. You realize that.
Merchant bearing 41. Closing.
4-1.
Merchant bearing 36. Closing. Merchant bearing 30. Closing.
3-0. Oh, you're babbling. All right.
Yes, sir. Back slow. Bearing 23. Closing. Merchant bearing all stop. 8. Closing. Merchant bearing 1-4. Closing. Merchant bearing 1-1. Closing.
See, with a difference that fast, he's really close, or he's...
Merchant bearing 10. Closing.
It's because we're still moving slightly.
Merchant bearing 9. Closing. Yes, sir. New depth 13
Yeah,
meters.
I don't care.
Merchant bearing 8. Closing.
8.
Merchant bearing 7. Closing.
Huh.
Merchant bearing 6. Closing. Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
I'm not going to do that, but I might do that.
Merchant bearing 4, closing.
If I see him, I might do a surface attack.
Yes, sir.
Current depth 1, 0. Merchant bearing 3, closing. Yes, sir. All stop.
I still hear an engine.
1, 0.
I can't see him. Oh, this is so infuriating. He's right out there someplace. And he's walking right past us. I know that. It's right there. It's so infuriating.
Yes, sir.
No visible contact. You might as well go to sleep. You might as well do that too. Because until we see him, it doesn't matter. I mean, the guy can hear him, but I can't really shoot a torpedo based on sound. Though, well, people have it during World War II, but I can't. I'm not that skilled. Yeah. You know what? Let's move forward.
Yes, sir. Recharging batteries. Yes, sir.
Did you acknowledge that?
Knots.
Good. 100%. Good. Don't need them.
Yes, sir. Standard propulsion. Current speed 8 knots.
If we see something, we'll blow it away. Let's do this. I don't think he's in front of us. I think he's more to the side.
Yes, sir. Returning to course, sir.
Yeah, I think he's like over here. And I want to kind of go across his path if I can. I think he's doing this, and I want to cross his path if I can. And if he's still in front of me when we get close enough to see him, I'll hit him with a torpedo. Point blank range. Hopefully he'll have time enough to arm, but that's about it. I won't be able to do anything. He'll probably shoot at me for crying out loud.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll probably shoot at us with rifles if we get close enough. That's the embarrassing part. The transport sees us, it'll probably shoot at us. It will be stable enough to use weapons against us. We won't be able to use weapons against it. Completed. Any orders after this? Radio man. Report contacts. Send contact reports. Send patrol.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Well, either way, this is no longer needed. Because if I don't see that thing, we're going home. Oh, we're on the map. Considering we're going around 8 knots, we might have bypassed it already. It might be over there, still going that way. We're faster than Merchant, even going this slow.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you would tell me if you saw something, but... Ugh. I can't see anything. Alright, well I think this is the end of this. Since we have been told that our patrol's over. And I haven't had a message yet. I'm assuming it's time to go home. So... time to go back to port. Which means, yeah, we already did that. Going back to Brest, whatever. I'll see you guys. Next time we will probably set course back to France and the Greater German Reich. All right, see ya.